Hi, I'm Mark Isaac, pastor at New Life Community in Dinuba. I mentioned the other day that I've been thinking a lot about the word uncertainty. What's become obvious to me in all this time is that the Bible was actually written for people who live in uncertain times. It presents the lives of people of faith so transparently, we get to see that. We see their fears and their foibles and their failures and their moments of greatest weakness, as well as their moments of great strength. By the time we get to the end of the New Testament and read what Paul learned from the Lord, that God's power is made perfect in our weakness, we really get it. People of faith are not immune to all the problems and troubles and worries and mishaps the world throws at us. And they aren't immune from fears either, or from failure. What makes them people of faith is their willingness to admit their weakness and trust God to get them through. That's a message given throughout the Bible. For instance, Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 6 say, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he'll make your path straight." Paul wrote in Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all that he's done. Then you'll experience God's peace, which exceeds anything that we can understand." And then hear these words from Jesus. In John chapter 16, verse 33, he said, "I've told you all this so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth, you'll have many trials and sorrows, and don't we know it? But take heart, because I've overcome the world." I recently reread the story of Joseph in Genesis chapters 37 through 50. His is a great story. We get to read almost his entire life, and it's one of living with faith in God through all kinds of uncertainties. Near the end of the story, we get a look in on a scene where he reconciles with his brothers, who years before had dropped him in a well, sold him into slavery, and then lied to their father, leaving him to believe that Joseph had been mauled to death by some wild animals. So while Joseph's father mourned, Joseph himself worked as a slave and was then thrown into prison under a false accusation. It was years before he was pulled from that prison and made second in command to Pharaoh over all Egypt. He'd had lots of time to wonder about the future and many, many days to choose to live in the present moment with faith or not. Well, his choice was obvious. When his brothers gathered before him after all those years, he said these words to them, written in Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. He said, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it all for good. He brought me to this position so I could save the lives of many people." Two things I want to leave you with out of this. Number one, faith brings personal peace. You could hear it in Joseph, couldn't you? Trusting that what God is doing in your life is all for good. And second, living with faith is meant to give others hope, to save them. Do you see how valuable faith is in this time of uncertainty? My prayer for you today is that you would have faith in God through his Son, Jesus Christ, that you would live that faith by the power of his Holy Spirit, and that your faith would bring hope to others. God bless you.
Wake up, open your eyes, no longer dead, we are alive. Rise up, children of light, open the doors, go let it shine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a new day, everything changed when your love came into the darkness. You sent the light of the sun. Yes, you sent the light of the sun. Wake up, open your eyes, no longer dead, we are alive. Rise up. there is freedom in your kingdom. For you, Jesus, we will be dancing forever. The joy is our song. Forever your joy is our song. Wake up, open your eyes, no longer dead, we are alive. Rise up, children of light, open the doors, go let it shine. Whoa. Shadows, let it shine. Hope for the whole world, let it shine, let it shine. Song for the broken, let it shine. Into the shadows, let it shine. Hope for the whole world, let it shine, let it shine. Come on, wake up. Open your eyes, no longer dead, we are alive. Rise up, children of light, open the doors, go let it shine. Wake up, open your eyes, no longer dead, we are alive. Rise up, children of light, open the doors, go let it shine. Whoa. It's a new day. Everything changed when your love came into the darkness. You sent the light of the sun. Yes, you sent the light of the sun.